Welcome to Messy Bun Sisters Podcast.
I'm Alyssa.
I'm Lauren. And this is episode 2. Season 2, episode 2. That was so cute at the beginning.
He couldn't hear it, could he?
I don't think
Maybe
so.
through our ears.
I don't know. He got real excited. He knows our theme song, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he loves it.
So as you can tell, if you're watching YouTube, not if you're listening, well, maybe now, we have a special guest on the podcast who just ran out of his snacks. So maybe he's not going to be.
No, he didn't. He's awesome.
Okay. Like how cute he is. Anyways, if you are listening on iTunes or Spotify or wherever, you have to watch on YouTube because Liam is just so cute.
He's going to distract Lauren the whole time.
In what way?
No, I can already tell.
I'm just saying that I just want him to be, you know, happy and comfortable
I think
in what he's doing. Are you happy and comfortable, Liam? Blink one. Blink once if you are.
It takes him a long time to blink.
All gone. Yay!
So for those of y'all that don't know, Liam is my son. He is 14 months. And he is the best little guy in the whole wide world. That's about it.
He is the best
He
little guy in the
is.
whole wide world.
He really is. He's sweet and kind.
So since we are, he is very sweet. Since we are picking it back up, we are still doing review of the week, guys.
Yeah.
So let's see. This review of the week, is from Stephanopoulos on Instagram.
Uh-huh. She's our favorite reviewer.
Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about Willow, our dog, and she put, "She's an old 3-year-old." I just thought it was really funny.
That's cute.
It was a funny post. Anyway, so if you guys want to be a part of review of the week, that was a good catch. If you want to be a part of review of the week, just go ahead and
You can comment on Instagram.
Comment on YouTube.
Comment on podcast, Apple Podcast.
I don't know if Spotify has.
We should look. What if we have like all these reviews on Spotify and we just don't know?
Probably not. Because our first 10 episodes, I saw in the fall too. Our first 10 episodes on that we did ever. Bye-bye. Sorry, I was trying to find the ball. Our first 10 episodes that we did ever were actually video audio files instead of just like straight audio files. Uh-huh. So they're not on Spotify. Oh. Because Spotify doesn't do video audio, but iTunes did. And it's funny, a lot of people were saying your podcast would like stop and like wouldn't download. I burped.
Okay. Of course you did.
Because
first burp of season 2.
Yeah. Because for whatever reason, like it wouldn't because of the video audio thing. But anyway, we've passed that. We've obviously done like 30 plus episodes, almost 40 episodes since then. Yeah. So we good. We good. Yeah. Anyway, so you can follow episode 11 to 30
on Spotify.
37 on Spotify. Anyway, so one of the reasons why we have Liam on the podcast
is because it's a Liam podcast.
Dun, da, da, da. We're going to talk about Alyssa's first year being a mom, all the things that she went through, and good and bad. And how has it been?
Mostly good.
Mostly good. Anyway, take it away, Alyssa.
Okay, so I know we did not a birthing podcast, but we did a story of the delivery and everything.
Yeah.
And so I guess since then, I mean, he's definitely like hit all his milestones or whatever. And now he's walking. So he started walking, I guess. Or I don't know. When should I start from?
Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. You like that? Let's see. He had his mouth open for the.
Oh, sorry.
He was going.
I can't see with his hat in the way.
Anyway. Yeah. So when. Let's see. What are some big baby things? Like, when did he first start crawling?
So I guess I need to look at my notes for that because he was funny. At like 3 weeks, he started rolling over. And that's like super early. Like they usually start around 3 months.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. Like he would do it and he was doing it really well and would do it. Probably did it for like probably 3 weeks until he turned about 6 weeks or 8 weeks. And then I guess around 8 weeks he stopped. And then maybe it took him another month to figure out like rolling over again. So then like from there we were like, we were like, what happened? Like he already knew how to roll over.
Yeah.
And then he would start this like scooting thing, like kind of inchwormed his way.
Like this?
Yeah. And then from there.
Where's he going?
He's trying to get the ball.
Do you want to get it?
Yeah.
Here.
And then from there, so he would like inchworm around and kind of figure that out. And then he would do this funny thing. And you've seen it where his like leg would get stuck. So he only would like, he would only move around with like he would only crawl with like his right leg. And it was so funny. We were like, what is he doing? Like, why does he want to do it that way? And then he figured out like how to actually crawl with both legs. He probably was like 6 months or so. So, I mean, from there, he's a very like chill baby. Like I think most people that meet him are like, oh, he's like pretty laid back and stuff. And I think a lot of that is because of David and I. But whenever I'm just saying, like we're both pretty laid back people. And so then from when he started like learning how to pull up, but he was like really gentle. Like he would like pull up and then look down and be like, oh, well, I need to like slowly sit myself down. You know? So he would like look on the floor.
I think that's like a firstborn thing too, is to be really cautious.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think
I've seen other like babies that when they first, and I've had clients tell me too that when they first figure out how to walk, they like take a couple steps and then they're like off to the races and they want to like start running and like doing all that stuff. So.
I'm so distracted.
I knew you were going to be. He's fine.
He just wants attention. Like he's like, give me this microphone. It's my turn to talk.
He's like, you said it was my podcast, Mom.
It is your podcast.
Let me talk.
So hang on, I have notes too. Okay, so when do you think was the first time that he like tell me about his food, like his first like food experiences? Like
so y'all were actually there for the first.
Oh yeah.
So I guess he was 6 months and we decided, okay, let's try to start introducing foods. And the first thing that we looked up was like avocado.
Yeah.
And so we just smashed it. And we were leaving somewhere, like the four of us. We were going to go do something. And I was like, he had taken a couple bites. And then y'all came in the door. And I was like, Lauren, he's eating his first food.
Oh, yeah. We were going to go like far. Like, where are we going to go to like Waco?
We were going somewhere. And I was like, he's eating.
Yeah.
And so then y'all ran in and y'all got to enjoy his first time.
And now he hates avocados.
Yeah, now he's like not up about it. I think he goes through phases because even with like bananas, he would eat a banana every day.
A whole banana.
Yes. And
how old was he?
What do you mean?
When he first started eating food?
6 months.
Oh.
I said that.
You did? Mm-hmm. My bad.
You're not listening, obviously.
I am.
You're distracted by this cute baby.
I know. I'm such a cute.
And so, but I have been breastfeeding the whole time. So, I probably was doing a little bit of both for a while, and I probably started him on like doing some formula around 11 months.
Was it sad to not like be breastfeeding that often?
Yeah, but it was nice because I wanted to do that because I wanted to stop pumping.
Yeah.
So my pumping experience had been, well, the reason I say that is because I think a lot of people think that maybe you shouldn't you shouldn't worry about like giving him formula if he's already on solid food. But I just was he's always been kind of a small guy. He has always been like under the 10 percentile for height, weight, and head size. Like since he was born, I mean, he was almost 3 weeks early, so it took him a while, and he's been still growing at the same rate, which has been good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's always been kind of small. So I don't know, for me, I always wanted to like give him some sort of milk too. And like before they're 1, you're supposed to give them like either formula or breast milk. So I wanted to stop pumping because I was literally pumping.
Yeah, tell me about that, because isn't it National Breastfeeding Month?
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
It was like National Breastfeeding Day the other day.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm still breastfeeding like in the morning and at night, sometimes during the day too if he wants to. But I just thought it'd be easier to give him a bottle right now since we're recording.
He doesn't want to do that.
Yeah. So I had a pretty easy like breastfeeding experience, and then I would pump even when I was on my maternity leave. So I would wake up in the morning, nurse him, and then right after I was done nursing him, I'd put him in his little like walker, not walk. What is it? What are they called? Like the little mamaroos or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I would sit him in there, and then
do you want me to talk real bit?
Hang on. but then I would pump. So I pumped probably twice a day, even after I was on maternity leave for a bit. So then I would nurse and then pump and then nurse and then pump.
There is still breast milk in my freezer.
Yeah, so I had a lot of leftover, and I think it made me like overproduce a little bit, which was fine because I wanted to store it because I knew I was going back to work at 8 weeks. Mm-hmm. But I was over pumping at 11 because
Is that a bad thing?
What do you mean?
Is it bad to over pump?
No. I mean, I was like done pump. Like I had pumped for 11 months and had done it a lot. So I was just over it. And some people exclusively pump to give their babies milk. And I applaud those ladies because pumping is the freaking worst.
Why? I don't know.
Okay. So
for people like me who don't know what it's like to pump, explain it to me.
So for me, I think the hard part was I was nursing and pumping a lot. So at the beginning, I felt like I could not move. I would like sit and nurse, and he was nursing for like 45 minutes at that time. And then after nursing, I would pump. So I'm stuck. You have to plug yourself in. You have to do all this stuff. And then you're like having to pump for whatever, an hour. Yeah. And so you're like, literally, you can't do anything. You can't move. Like if he does something, I literally could not get up. I couldn't get myself water. I couldn't do anything, you know? I was just kind of stuck there doing
where's David?
Well, whenever, so.
I know.
So from.
Calling you out, David.
Yeah. I mean, Mom helped me a lot at the beginning, and David would, whenever he was there, he always knew I needed water. Like I was thirsty all the time. I was hungry all the time. So he would always get me some water. I really should have set up a better like pumping station, but
you know, it's funny speaking. I know that you always want water when you're pumping and when you're nursing, right?
Yeah.
I remember it was funny. We went to like a baby shower, and you were nursing Liam. It was at Rachel's baby shower, and then Lauren came up. Remember Lauren, the sign language? Uh-huh. She would come up and she gave you water. She was like, "I know what it's like."
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, one thing that was like, "Oh, moms unite."
Yeah, because it is weird, like how much I'm like, you get parched. Your mouth, it feels like dry mouth. You're like, I need water now. Like,
really?
You get so thirsty. And I have a coworker too that she's still nursing too. And she's like, I just feel like I can't lose weight because I'm just hungry all the time.
Well, don't you burn like a lot of calories doing that stuff too?
Yeah, and then I just eat all the crazy stuff.
And you're still breastfeeding like right in the morning and at night, right?
Yeah.
So twice.
I said that already too.
I'm just confirming to everybody that you're still breastfeeding.
I am. And it's great. Honestly, like it's still nice for me. Like I think at the beginning it was hard because like I said, I was kind of like stuck.
We're matching.
Stuck. And then for
Alyssa, we're matching.
Me and you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
And then for what was I saying? Oh, it was hard at the beginning because I was like just stuck, but now it's nice because it kind of gives me time away to like, I don't get to see him all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I get to see him on my days off, but a lot of times I still need to run errands or do my laundry or whatever. So I'm like, there's still not a lot of time that we just get to like hang out. So those like little 10-minute nursing sessions, it's like our time where I could just stare at him and you know what I mean? And he's not like being crazy like this. He's just kind of there.
Chill.
And, yeah.
When this might be like a real intense question. You don't have to answer, but when do you intend on stopping?
I honestly don't know. Like, I really
because you like to have those times.
Well, because I wanted to make it to a year, and now that I've done a year, I'm like,
we can keep going.
I really like don't know. Like I know that it's kind of like weird to see like 2-year-olds nursing, So I'm like maybe at 2, but I don't know. I think people think so, but for me, I feel like it's bonding. Like it's like, I'm not obviously not going to do like till 10 or whatever, but I think like the first 2 years are like still really special, like, and I don't think I would regret it if I did it till 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think
I would regret if
my mother-in-law would do that.
Till 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Liam?
Mama.
Good to know,
So,
kiddo.
yes.
So would you say breastfeeding has been the most difficult experience being a mom?
From the beginning, yes. As of now, it's like the best.
What is most difficult now that he's 14 months?
Honestly, like it's hard because he's not really like difficult, but it is like, trying to keep their attention, trying to like make sure that they're not getting into things that they don't need to be. Like that has been hard, especially like between David and I, because there are certain things that I will let him do because I'm like, it's not going to hurt him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when we had the house, he would get through a lot
Help.
of like,
He bit my foot.
I see bite marks. Liam.
Well, I guess biting is the hardest thing.
No biting. That was not nice. I literally can see the bite marks from you.
He didn't hurt. It's just.
But yeah, so that you get so distracted so fast. So anyways, then.
So now biting's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to do that. But I just think
just did, and we have it on video.
There are a lot of like little things that toddlers do that you need like a lot more patience for. You know what I mean? But that's what I was saying is like there would be like DVDs in our entertainment center, and Liam would go and like take them all down.
Oh,
and so then I would just have to put them back. But David was like, "Do not take those down." You know what I mean? He'd be like, "Liam, no," and I'm like, now I have to follow that rule, even though it's like that's not a big deal
like
to
it's
me.
not going to hurt him.
You know what I mean? So there are different things that I have to like choose, like what to, but I don't want him to do that at other people's houses.
Right.
So it is like, I do understand like where David's coming from, where he's like, okay, like let me just
teach him here.
Teach him now and here. Yeah. Whereas I'm a little bit more like, let him kind of figure things out.
Yeah.
But yeah, trying to tell him no is not fun for me.
Yeah.
So
you don't like conflict.
No, exactly.
Because you're a 9.
Exactly. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And so it's funny. I never thought about that. That's so weird.
Well, here we go.
Even with my baby who I have to teach, I have to get over that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's gonna have to learn. Put your sock on, baby.
What was I gonna say? So tell us about like when he started walking, because I feel like he was always like starting to walk.
He was
for like 3
walk
months.
For 3 months, seriously. Yeah, like he probably. Well, the thing that made me happy is he did take his first steps in our house. Mm-hmm. So that was like, I was like, okay, as long as he takes some steps in the house, like I can say he started walking at Aikensong. You know what I mean? And so now
you can tell everyone your address because it doesn't matter. You don't live there now.
Yeah. But I don't want people to.
Are you going back for a second bite of my foot?
Probably. He's like, that was tasty. That was tasty. But yeah, like, I mean, how did you see him like start walking? You know what I mean? Like, what did you,
I feel like he was
observe?
always, I thought, I just felt like he was nervous.
All the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was just
I
like,
need to sip a drink.
I was trying to get you to talk so that I could do something, but then you stopped.
Okay, sorry.
Take a sip.
No, I'll keep going. I felt like he was always starting to walk.
Yeah.
It was like always in this constant state of, oh, maybe I'll try. But then you can tell like he wanted, are you all right? We need to fix this.
I'm fine. I need to get one more thing that I forgot.
Yeah. So I just felt like we were always like just waiting. Like he'll take a couple steps and we would be like, oh, this is, maybe take him with you. This is, he'll start to walking by next week. Up, here we go. Oh wait, next week. Next week it is. Take your headphones off. Alyssa. I'm good. Yay! This is Liam's favorite food. For all the moms out there. Oh my God. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then I think when we saw him walking the most is when he was with Alec.
Really?
Like you sent the video to our big family text of him like walking to Alec or walking to you because you had food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good way to teach him.
Yeah.
I should have done that more, but anyway, he's gotten it. He's got it now.
Yeah, he's a walker. But there was another thing that you would do is what was it? Oh, you would have him hold on to like one of his little toys while he was walking. I think that is what really
he did really good with his monkey.
Yay.
He has like a big monkey like that, and he loves it. And so
Yeah.
and I had a client tell me that too, that helps them learn how to walk.
That's what you told me.
Yeah.
And I think that helped him a lot too.
It just gives him like, I guess, more balance.
And everyone wanted to hold him. That's the thing too, is like he liked being held. And don't you think?
I don't know. I know that was my problem when I was a baby.
Yeah. But
Like,
you were the baby of the family.
I didn't start walking till I was 14 months either. You know?
When did David start walking?
Probably 11 months, 12 months.
Oh, I don't know. He's the oldest too.
Yeah.
So I think that, I don't know.
Apparently his Uncle Effie started walking at 9 months.
Whatever.
And like would go up and down the stairs at 12.
Whatever.
That's what David's grandparents told me that. They literally said, everybody says that.
I don't know if I believe that.
is.
What is he like? He's like one of the middle kids.
He is like the middle kid.
They probably just forgot by then.
They're like, yeah, sure. If you say that, then that's what happened.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were 9 months. Sure.
Isn't that crazy though? If he was like, that's tiny.
That's really tiny.
Well, I guess Liam is like as small as he still is in like 6 to 9 month clothes.
Yeah. Is he?
He is.
Such a little guy.
This one is 6 to 9. This one is 9 months.
And how old are you?
14 months.
And I feel like these last couple of months, he's really like started to really understand English. Like we're like, Liam, where's your nose?
And Hungarian.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What Hungarian stuff does he know?
He knows labda, which is ball. He does, oh my gosh, she just told me the other day where it like means round and round and round. And so she'll say it and he'll go like this. Fogyard or something like that. Yeah.
Do it again. That was cute. What is it?
I don't remember. Fogyard. I don't know. And then she said something like Fedra, and that means like put it on your head.
Yeah.
And he knows that one too. He
That
knows
is
a lot.
So funny.
He knows a lot in Hungarian.
What else?
I need to learn it. He knows where's your ears.
Liam, where's your ears? Where are your ears?
That's Thea's
That's my ears.
He's like,
Anyway.
why do they look like that right
So
now?
yeah, those who are listening, he just like pointed to my headphones.
Yeah.
And then he used to like we would say like, where's Liam? And he would put his hands on his head.
Yeah.
Here, do you want this, bud?
It's funny though, because I was telling Dad, I'm like, he doesn't want to perform. Like, I don't want to keep asking him and making him like.
It's not performing. It's teaching.
That's what Dad said too.
You're teaching
He's
him.
learning.
Yeah, he's learning all these new things, and Now you're confusing him with English and Hungarian?
It's not confusing. He knows a lot of words too. Like he can say a lot. I was gonna try to find.
Yeah.
I have a list of the things that he can say now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
talk
like
about his birthday too.
Yeah, let's talk about when he started saying like mama.
Okay, let me see. Where did I write
He
it
says
down?
Appa, right?
He says mama. I'm mama. David's Appa. He can say pops. Where are the notes of you, Liam, of what you can say? He says airplane.
Where's
He
the airplane?
says
Airplane?
ball.
Airplane.
He says banana. I don't know where the list is. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of other things he says.
Baba?
Yeah, he says baba for bottle. When
did he start
He
saying-
said Santa the other day.
You said Santa? It's
Santa.
August.
Yeah, but mom and dad have this clock at the house that every hour it plays like a Christmas song.
Yeah.
And so every time it goes off, dad's like, Santa. And then there's a picture of Liam and Santa from last year. And dad points to that picture. So he knows.
What about Thea?
He doesn't say Thea yet.
Thea? Thea?
Oh, he knows Tata, which is his other grandpa.
He can say
David's
Tata,
dad.
but he can't say Thea.
Yeah, close.
Yay!
What else can
I feel like Mamika's hard.
Mamika's going to be hard. I'm sure he'll call her mommy.
Yeah. Mommy.
Yeah.
Get Hispanic. You're going to see like this little white boy calling mommy. Yeah, my mommy. What are you looking
Anyways.
at? You want to talk about, you were like, I want
His birthday.
Yeah, let's talk about his birthday.
So we had his birthday party. Obviously, I said like his 2 months ago, which is crazy. We had invited like 80 people
Which is insane.
to his birthday. He has a lot of family, a lot of friends, and so it was really fun. Like we had it at David's uncle's like pool house. It was like a clubhouse for their neighborhood. And
They don't live there anymore, do they?
I think they moved out like the month after
No
the
way.
party. Yeah, or a couple weeks after the party. So it was like perfect timing because he was still going to be there. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
And so Liam like loves Baby Shark. Like he doesn't watch a lot of like TV or not really interested in the phones
screens,
or anything.
yeah.
Yeah. But he like anytime you put Baby Shark on, like he will watch it.
Since
And
he was
so-
like 6 months.
Like probably younger than that too.
Like if you go ping fong.
He's like,
Did you
where?
see it? High five,
And
bud.
so,
High five.
and so I wanted
How about
his
Knuckles.
fist bump.
Fist bump, whatever. Okay.
So I wanted his theme song to be his theme song. Is that your theme song, Liam? To be Baby Shark?
That was really funny. He turned around.
The theme of his birthday. And so we did. Now you're gonna give me a muffled voice. And
It's not muffled.
And so we did a Baby Shark theme, and I figured a pool party would be perfect for that. So and he loves the water. Like he's swam since he was like 2 weeks old. Not swam, but like liked the pool. Remember we took him.
He would
to my
always,
neighborhood pool?
and he'd just kick out of there and
Yeah.
always kicking.
And so he would like splash and he loved it. So we did a Baby Shark theme birthday party. It's right here, Liam. He heard the ping pong again. And so
This is going to play it so he can sit still.
and watch it.
Yes. Did I tell you that one time when he spent the night here and I couldn't get
He
him,
didn't spend the night
or when he stayed
later.
late at night, I couldn't get him to go to sleep. And so he was just like so restless and couldn't figure it out. I played Good Night Shark for maybe an hour.
Oh my gosh.
And he would just like watch it and I'd be like, okay. And then he'd get all restless and I'd watch it and he'd just be like, it was like, good night, mommy, do, 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 do. And he just watched it the whole entire time. It was really funny.
He loves it. So I wonder how many people actually were there. Probably like 60.
There was a lot. And there's kids and
Yeah. And so it was good. We had like pizza, and like we had to like set up the whole thing, and it was like
It was really cute. Like our dad made these like baby
wooden,
shark. Wooden. And they're in his room now, right?
Yeah.
It was really
And he
cute.
loves them.
Yeah.
And he like, now Liam knows like the hand motions. Like if you do like Grandpa Shark, he knows. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Grandpa Shark. Do, 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 do. And then he like, so it's really cute. But he's doing But he's been like, that's like his favorite show. They have like so many kids videos of like the ping pong stuff. And we'll like leave it on for like an hour. And it's like educational stuff and a lot of old stuff. Like old songs that we like, just new with the ping pong type thing.
It's so funny that he likes it.
Yeah. Did you have fun at his birthday?
Yeah. We just like got everything set up, and you liked the decorations you had. Carol Ann did like this really cool balloon wall, which was I liked that a lot. And Carol Ann's so talented.
Yeah. Oh, that was just what? I forgot that the week before his birthday party, he got hand, foot, and mouth.
Oh, that's right.
So he like first started breaking out in like a little rash. Like I thought it was just a diaper rash.
Yeah.
And then we were scheduled to take pictures with Carol Ann, and he had a rash all over his body. And I was like,
and it was hot outside.
I was like, Carol Ann, like, I don't know if it's heat rash or what, like, but we need to, like, I still want to take the pictures, but like, if you can like blur out his rash.
Did she?
And so, I mean, in some pictures, I'm sure a little bit.
The pictures were so cute.
Yeah, they came out so cute. And it's hard with Liam because even when he's like, doesn't feel well, like he's still in a good mood.
Yeah.
You know? So like he just was like fine. And and so nobody like believed me. And I was like, I really don't think he feels well, you know?
Yeah.
So we had the appointment already for his 12-month checkup. So the party, I think, was on a Monday.
Yeah.
It was Memorial Day.
Yeah.
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 So then we had his doctor checkup was like on that Thursday. So we went on it was like on his birthday, and he still had like the little bit of a rash, but it kind of gone away by then, but he still had some on his hands and feet.
Yeah.
And so the doctor's like, yep, he has hand, foot, and mouth. It's highly contagious. He probably got it from like the church nursery or whatever. And I was like, oh, great. I'm like, well, we have a birthday party for him on Monday. Like, do you think
what day was this again?
Thursday.
Oh, God.
And she's like, if his, like, the little bumps that he has, if those clear up, then yeah, he's good to go. But if they don't, like, he's still contagious. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, we have literally 80 people coming to this party. Like,
yeah.
How am I going to know for sure not if he's going to be fine to like be around everybody? And thankfully, probably by Sunday, he was like fine. Like there was no more bumps like anywhere. He was just like happy as can be and like ready to go. And I was like, oh, praise God. So we're at the party and David's like, I don't feel good. And David, the week before, dislocated his shoulder in basketball.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, okay, like maybe it's his shoulder. Like maybe he doesn't feel well. Like maybe something's happening.
Yeah.
And he was like not present at all at the party. Like he was just like, you could tell like he was there, but he wasn't really there. Like he just felt like crap.
Yeah.
So I think he like didn't even help us set up. Like he had to go home and take a nap or something. Like he was not feeling well. And then at the party, he's like, we're like doing the piñata and he's laying on the floor. Do you remember this?
No.
He was literally laying on the ground and his mom's over there like, what is happening? I think she took his temperature and he had a fever. I'm like,
and it's contagious to
adults. Yeah. I'm like, David, you have hand, foot, and mouth. Like,
and he did?
I mean, he didn't go to the doctor for it, but I'm like, he felt like crap.
Yeah.
Poor David. But I'm like, my guys are breaking down.
I know.
Had to be their rock. I'm like, y'all will be okay. It was just funny. Ball. And then maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that, he got roseola. So it's like another rash all over his body.
Oh, that's right. And I was here. You brought him here.
Why?
I don't know, but it was all over his body.
Why did we bring him here?
I think it was after church or something.
Wait, I don't remember now.
I remember because it was all over his body.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Yeah.
Because they like spike for that. Like they spike high fevers.
Yeah.
And then by the time the fevers go away, then they break out in a rash. And it was like, we didn't take him to the doctor for that one. But the pictures, like Google images, I'm like, this looks just like Liam's rash. Like exactly. And so
Poor
we deal with that. But
Liam.
that's only. Oh, you know what though? I was like thinking that's probably the only time he really got sick. He had like a couple of coughs at the beginning. Like he had a cough that lasted like a month
I know.
at the beginning, and he threw up like everywhere, like straight up vomit.
Where?
And I was
When?
getting ready to leave for work. I think
When he was when he was little.
coughing, when he had the coughing spell, or whatever. And he was like coughing, and he's in his car seat, and then all of a sudden it's like, like all
projectile,
over.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Gross.
I think he just needed to get whatever was in there out.
Yeah.
It was
Well, but
funny. Hey, you're on my work.
but you did really good,
calendar.
Alyssa.
Thank you.
You're doing really great as a mom. Like this is stressful for me.
To you.
Like I couldn't do a podcast and have
I think it helps that like I pray, like I ask God for patience every single day.
That's
I'm
good.
like every morning we wake up, I nurse him, we change him, we get him ready for the day, and then we read our book of prayers, and then we say a prayer, and I'm always like, and God give me patience for this baby. And I think he does.
Yeah.
And then at night too, we have our little routine where we pray, and he's a
a really
best.
happy, good baby.
He is happy. You did really good, bud. I'm proud of you.
We should have taken questions from other moms to see. Maybe we'll do that in another podcast. Hey, you want to talk on the mic?
But yeah,
All
I
right.
mean,
Do you
it's
have
gone
anything
the
else?
last couple of podcasts we had with him. It's been very, very different. The last couple ones with him, you
Yeah.
know, like you could tell he's getting older,
Well, the first one he was on, he was like maybe 3 or 4 months.
and he just kind of sat there.
Yeah. But then David had to take him, remember?
Oh yeah. But it's probably his bedtime.
Yeah.
Now he just wants to run around.
Anything else?
I think that's it. Do you have any other questions for me?
What are you going to do when he bites the other kids?
He's not going to. Right, Liam. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And that's the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Clap your hands, baby.
Say bye. Blow kisses. Mwah. Liam.